Ain't bad for a wire saw, hey? Hey guys, Paul here, and obviously I'm doing a little review on the wire saw. Thought I'd put my 2 cents worth in with my opinions and such. First I'll explain the make of this wire saw. You can see here it's woven. There's some wires here, it's woven in together, and if you can just see the tiny little wires that are wrapped around that weave, those weaves, that actually creates the teeth that allow it to cut. And right here is a crimp, how it's spliced and then crimped, and then you got your swivel here, which is onto a ring. So basically, probably the thing to look out for is this swivel here. If you've got too much force and you're really trying to pull too much force, it might snap on the swivel. But this method here that I've used is basically like a bow saw. So you got on each end like so, and you got it somewhat taut. You can hear that, and it allows for a really great cut. And ideally, what I find is when you're cutting, you want to use a lot of speed, which creates friction but not too much pressure, so you can cut through a lot easier. You put too much force into it, it might start binding up and grabbing onto what you're cutting. So basically this is one method that I use. The alternative methods I use is basically only one really, because there are more than 2 or 3 methods. They're wonderful different methods that people like to do out there, but basically it's this method here. And with the rings here, I'll just collapse it like so. I just put the stick into that ring there, and I have another stick on the other side, and it allows you to not put pressure on your finger if you've got your finger inside this ring here. So you put your finger inside the ring here, and you've got a bit of pressure on there, it might cut circulation or something like that, or it might make your hand sore. But by putting a stick in the ring, it allows to take that out of the equation, and you get a nice, and the ergonomics actually feels a lot better with the ergonomics. You get a nice cut, even cut too. So now I'll show you the other method. Okay guys, this is the other method I like to do. As you can see, the 2 branches are in the ring there. So ergonomics, as I said before, it feels easier. There's no risk, minimal risk to injury and stuff. And I'll go in for a cut. And again, you want speed, little pressure. Don't over pressurize, because otherwise it'll start binding up. It'll bind up when you get towards the end of it anyway, like grip into the wood. That's it. Pretty simple. As I said, just a little pressure. Try and keep it straight as possible. Slight bend there is fine. A lot of light pressure, speed creates friction. Easy cut. So my thoughts on the saw overall: they're great, they're cheap. If you snap one or break one from the swivel here, you can still use it by wrapping around the stick like so. It's another method, and you can use it for other uses too, not just a saw. So that's it from me guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and help support us. We do appreciate it. Until next time.